music, like in terms of getting paid, it's like the biggest thing and owning all your art.
Yeah, because Atlanta it's the mind industry that I chose to be a part of. So it's like I accept that I run with it, but don't be a dominant at the same time. You gotta understand they're using me as entertainment, and this shit becomes self-destruction too. Cause I ain't no entertainer. You know, some shit can be spoke on. Why? Man, but that shit is to be continued.
Man, shit, don't mind my twig right here. Shit, me and Buddy just talking about some deep ass shit right now, and he made me think about the fact that you really cannot sell your soul. Like, you really can't, because people don't understand. I like saying understand because if you actually knew what etymology was, then you would use different words, because the root of certain words have different meanings and shit like that. That's why they say that the English language is spelled. So I'm going to start off by saying people need to understand basically the fact that you cannot sell your soul rather than understand, because that is for you to stand under something, right? You don't want to stand under nobody. You want to, understand, right? You want to use introspection or have introspection. So basically, with selling your soul, you can't sell your soul because you don't own your soul. Simple as that, right? Your soul is a part of the whole soul, and I guess I would say that the whole soul would be like the whole, the whole consciousness, right? Because the soul is basically consciousness, because the soul consists of your mind, it consists of your will, and it consists of your emotions. That is what your soul consists of, 3 main components, right? So when a person sells their soul, what they're actually doing in reality is selling their will, right? They're selling their emotions, and they're selling their mind to X, Y, and Z, whether it be an industry, shit, whether it be, shit, pretty much anything, for real. You can sell your soul to other people, you can sell your soul to your friend, on some shit like that. So it's like, you can really sell your soul any way, as long as it takes away from your will, your emotions, or your mind.
They do with the artists is easy. They send the stylist at them first.
Yeah. Yep.
And if the stylist report back and be like, oh, he ready, then they invite you to the party. And that's when they be like, yo, look, when you go in here, it's gonna be some, you know what I mean? It's a nigga at the door.
Okay, now look, what Ali Vegas is doing to you right now, he's giving you the game of how these niggas be getting turned the fuck out in this shit.
Like,
they try to put this tight ass shirt on you.
That's what they do.
And if you wear the shirt,
they like, oh, he ready.
He with it.
That's you telling them like, yeah, I'm ready. And then next thing you know, you get invited to the party where the greeting is the man squeezing your dick.
Whoa.
Because we are, conscious beings on some shit like that. You can sell your consciousness in a way to the point where it's like you're not even using the shit. Like, you just give it up to someone else on some shit like that, because it's like your will is, is what makes you conscious in a way. Your will, okay? You have free will, right? To do right, to do wrong. But in this case, selling your will to an industry, right? Or selling your emotions to an industry, right? Then they can really put anything in front of your face to, subjugate your emotions, or to fuck up your emotions, frequencies, anything like that.
I ain't really trying to put niggas out there, right? But a nigga in the studio, we from the hood. I used to stick niggas up, bro. Babyface, I used to book niggas. So I'm always on point, bro.
Facts.
I'm on point right now, my nigga.
Facts.
Always on my square. But a nigga that's a square, he don't know.
Yeah.
So he don't know watch your drink. He don't know. So now he drink behind a nigga. He get drugged. They rape this nigga. They rape this nigga. Videotape it. Then when he in the meeting, they give him a shitty contract. They play the video of him getting fucked by like 3 niggas. He ain't never been doing shit like that. So he like, man, what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna sign. And you gonna give me money? So rather than get that story put out, he gonna sign that bad contract, which is the 360 deal. He gonna take that advance, which is recuperable anyway. So they gonna give him the money just to take back and own the rights to his shit.
right? So you technically can't sell your soul. You can sell your will though. You can sell your emotions. It's almost like making a motherfucker kill this person, knowing damn well it fuck up your emotions, knowing damn well it's gonna fuck you up in the long run. Because really, you know, that's why a lot of these rappers and shit like that be coming up with a lot of dead homies and shit like that, because they sold their will, they sold their emotions. So now it's like this industry won't abide on some shit like that, and you know, you sold your will, so now you gotta go do it, and they gonna have to take your emotions and whatever like that, and they feed off that shit, especially if you knew who the world and shit like that was ran by. But I ain't even get into that. I ain't even hit this button out one time. I just be talking so fast, I be need to slow down. But nah, shit, where was I at though? But nah, you can't sell your emotions. You can't, I mean, you can sell your emotions, but you can't sell your soul, because first of all, you don't own it. Your soul is a part of the whole consciousness, because your soul is conscious. Your soul is basically consciousness, right? So basically, in a way, I guess you can say your spirit, in a way, because your spirit is basically the connection that you have with the whole, with the creator. It's your spirit, right? Everyone animates a spirit on shit like that. I be writing and shit like that. You know, like I do research and shit on my own to get an understanding of what exactly things, you know, are on some shit, because they ain't gonna tell you exactly, they ain't gonna tell you the truth about shit at any given point in time. So you gotta, you know, search for your own. So basically, you know, your spirit is your connection with the whole, or with the creator. Basically, it's the innermost part of your being. It's the innermost part of yourself, right? I'm just taking a little bit of reading off this. So basically, you know, it's the deepest part of yourself, right? Your spirit knows perfect fellowship with God on some shit like that. It's like, it's your spirit, it's like what you animate, right? It's the center of you, it's the source of your identity, right? I had wrote down a Bible scripture we gotta check out too. It says, but it was to us that God revealed these things by his spirit. For his spirit searches out everything and shows us God's deep secrets, right? No one can know a person's thoughts except that person's own spirit. So just think about that. No one can know a person's thoughts except that person's spirit. So that make me think like, damn, even when you just like, you know, you just in your head and whatever like that, right? You just thinking or shit like that, right? I just think like, damn, maybe that's your spirit, because only your spirit knows, you know, a person's own thoughts, right? It's your spirit, right? Sometimes that's what gives people the ability to use telepathy, or to, you know, read other people's minds, because they know their spirit so well. Like, you can be around your closest friend, y'all finish each other's sentences because you know they spirit, right? So if we go back to this verse on Corinthians, you know, 2:10, it says, but it was to us that God revealed these things by his spirit. For his spirit searches out everything and shows us God's deep secrets. No one can know a person's thoughts except that person's own spirit. And no one can know God's thoughts except God's own spirit. And that just made me think maybe that's the realization of realizing that you are technically God, or you are one with God. You are a sub-branch of the whole creator, which technically makes you God. So it's like, it just made me think about a lot of shit, right? You know, you could be thinking. But really, the course of this video was just to say that basically you cannot sell your soul, right? Shit, your soul is made up of your mind, your will, and your emotions, right? That is your soul, the soul of a person, right? You would say the soul of Hitler was fucking crucial. You would say the soul of Hitler was, you know, fuck, I don't know, shit. Because sometimes a lot of those negative ass words don't even be in the forefront of my vocabulary. So I be having to just think sometimes, like, because I don't use them, I don't even think them. So it's like, this nigga was the epitome of every bad person mixed in that one type shit. So it's like, that's who the fuck, that's how you would describe his soul. Technically, his will, his emotions, his mindset. This is what you would call this person's soul, right? That would be that person's soul. But shit, just remember that you are a soul, or you are a spirit with a soul that exists in the body. I wrote it down just so I remember, type shit like that, because you have to write things down, right? Like I said, like, everything on some shit like that is meant to do something to your frequency or your vibration. Writing does something to the frequency of, you know, of something, you know, because to write is to write, R-I-T-E, and then W-R-I-T-E, right? Write is a communication of ritual, or basically it's a form of a, you know, ritual communication, or a ritual of communication, you know, a rite. And then you have write, W-R-I-T-E. Literally, they spelled the exact same. It's just you don't realize it because your third eye chakra is closed, maybe. I don't know, but shit. Like Rashad Jamal said, man, let those with eyes see clearly. But shit, I'm feeling ready to get off this motherfucker, man, and do some meditating, you know, with this little marijuana that the boy has swiftly rolled by himself. I can agree with that. But no, man, y'all be at peace though. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.